Entrepreneurship is not some mystical calling reserved for a chosen few in Silicon Valley. It is the simple, powerful act of creating something new to solve a problem. It is about seeing a need, a frustration, an inefficiency, and deciding to do something about it. For you, as a student, as a recent graduate, this is your golden ticket. You possess a fresh perspective, untainted by decades of doing things the way they have always been done. You are at a unique point in your life where you can afford to be bold, to experiment, to build something that truly matters to you and to others. Why does this matter so much right now? Because the world of work is changing faster than ever before. The traditional career path of climbing a corporate ladder is no longer the only or even the best option. Entrepreneurship offers you a different path, one where you are in the driver's seat. It is a path of autonomy. Create your own job, set your own rules, build a culture that reflects your values, and a chance to make a real impact, to create jobs for others, and to shape a small piece of the future. You will learn about marketing, sales, finance, operations, human resources, not from a textbook, but by actually doing them. You will face challenges that test your resilience, your creativity, your ability to persuade others to believe in your vision. These are the skills that make you invaluable, whether you continue with your own venture or decide to join another company later on. Entrepreneurship is the ultimate hands-on education for the modern world, preparing you for a lifetime of innovation. So, let's be clear. This is not about some get-rich-quick fantasy. Starting a business is hard work. It requires dedication, grit, a willingness to embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. But for students and young professionals, the potential rewards are immense. It is your opportunity to take the knowledge you have gained in your studies, combine it with your unique passions, and create something of value. It is your chance to stop waiting for permission. Start building the world you want to live in, one great idea at a time. The time to start thinking like an entrepreneur is now. Where do great business ideas come from? They do not fall from the sky or appear in a flash of divine inspiration. They are born from observation, frustration, curiosity. Start by looking at your own life. What annoys you? What daily tasks could be done better, faster, cheaper? Your personal pain points are often shared by thousands. Think about your hobbies and passions: vintage clothing, sustainable gardening, competitive gaming. The best ideas often sit at the intersection of what you are good at, what you love, and what people will pay for. Once you have a spark, you need tools to fan it into a flame. Brainstorming is your best friend. Another powerful technique is the scamper method. Can you substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, or reverse? These structured exercises break you out of conventional thinking and reveal innovative angles. A new venture is fundamentally different from an established business. A startup is a temporary organization in search of a scalable, repeatable, profitable model. Your primary job early on is not to execute, but to learn, by running quick, cheap experiments to test assumptions. Is the problem you are solving real? Is your solution something people actually want? Will they pay for it? This is where you need to get out of the building. Ideas are worthless until validated by real customers. Do not spend months secretly building the perfect product. Create a minimum viable product. The simplest version that delivers core value, a basic landing page, a simple prototype, or a presentation. Show it to potential customers. Listen to their feedback, both the good and the bad. Build, measure, learn. This cycle is the engine of a successful startup. It turns a raw idea into a refined concept with a real chance of survival. Deciding how to commit is a major fork in the road. Full-time can accelerate growth and signal seriousness, but adds risk and pressure. Part-time lowers risk and lets you keep income, but progress is slower and requires discipline. Next, choose your path to market. Start from scratch, highest control and potential returns, but hardest and riskiest. Buy an existing business, head start with product, customers, cash flow, but costs more and inherits problems. Franchising, turnkey model and support, but strict rules and ongoing fees. No business can run without fuel, and in startups that fuel is money and customers. First, financing. Forget complex schemes, start with bootstrapping, friends and family, bank loans, grants, and crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter. To get money, build a sharp pitch deck. Problem, solution, Target customer, how you make money, how much you need. Be specific. Outline exactly how funds will be used, prototype development, initial marketing, or inventory. Show you are a responsible steward of capital. Next, understand your market, define your industry and its size. Is it growing or shrinking? Pinpoint your target market precisely and know your competition. Use web tools, Google Trends, online surveys, Squarespace or Wix for a site. Social profiles where your audience lives, Shopify for e-commerce, MailChimp for email. These tools level the playing field. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let's map your first year. Month 1. Validate with at least 20 customer conversations. Choose a simple legal structure, register your name, open a separate bank account. Months 2 to 3. Build your MVP, a simple app, a basic e-commerce site, or a service delivered manually. Get it into users' hands and iterate fast. Formalize your brand with a simple logo and clear message. Post consistently on 1 or 2 channels and start collecting emails. Objective. First paying customers, and proof your model works small scale. As you approach 1 year, refine marketing and sales. Analyze what worked, social ads, content marketing, or direct outreach, and double down. Track finances rigorously. Know your break-even point and manage cash flow so you never run out. This is when you shift from raw idea to a real business with a repeatable process for customers and revenue. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Learn, test, and grow. Listen to customers and pivot when needed. Do not get bogged down seeking perfection. Just start. Take the first step, then the next. Progress over perfection. If opportunity does not knock, build a door. Milton Berle. Ready to launch? Subscribe, comment your idea, and start today.